And you wonder, like, why have they never become prosperous in pretty much all of history, or they have moments in history where they were, but for long periods of time, they just could not get out of poverty, or could not get out of a certain ideology, or a certain cultural way of living. And it makes you think, or at least makes me think, do these countries stem back to the son of Noah that he cursed? And is that connected to how that entire genetic line? Because it talks about it in Genesis, how Noah said he's going to curse not only his son, but his son's entire genetic line, all of his heirs. And so it makes you think that maybe it really did happen. Maybe Noah cursed his entire genetic line for that son. And the people that are still living today, impoverished, and in these countries where there's tyranny, and there's, if you believe a certain thing, they'll come and cut your head off, and all these crazy things that you hear on the news. It makes you think, how much of that, or the stuff that we see today that's really bad, goes back to the curse that Noah put on his son and his son's entire genetic line. So that's just a theory, but to me, I believe very seriously in that type of stuff, because the Bible talks about this over and over again. It talks about blessings, it talks about curses, it talks about, so many things that people used to have to do to get a curse just lifted off of them. And then if another one got put on, that to do it again. And it's not witchcraft, it's not evil. I mean, curses are evil, but this stuff is also biblical. It's also in the Bible. It's also, God would tell people to do certain things to be blessed. Sacrifice animals and all these things. Yeah, we don't do that stuff anymore because Christ came. But there are so many things that, are in the Bible in relation to this stuff. And so it just makes me think and wonder if a lot of this, it just goes all the way back to this one moment where Noah cursed his son and all of his genetic line.